This week's videos are sponsored by PrizePicks, the easy-to-use fantasy sports betting app. More on them in just a bit. Well, hello there, citizens of the Reject Nation. How are you feeling this lovely hump day? Joined by John Humphrey today, because we are going to watch a trailer for what I will deem one of our most anticipated movies of the year. Predator Badlands. Ladies and gentlemen, leave a like on this video. Let's watch the dang thing. Come on now. Sweet. It's like I had a Predator 2.
I didn't think you survived.
Whoa. Oh, the music. November. They have a lot of faith in this one. Cool. I love that he's back.
Damn.
Oh, shit. Woo, got goosebumps.
Whoa. Whoa. World of Hurts. Whoa.
Oh, damn.
Whoa.
You're hunting something
Oh, this is going to be awesome.
Whoa.
that can't be killed.
I mean, if it
Whoa.
beats. Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah. The fear to the courage.
He's going to prove himself.
That one shot alone.
Woo. Oh, cool.
Damn, that one shot alone sells you that the Predator can be a protagonist through the body language. That was awesome.
Fascinating.
Spring's here, baseball's in full swing, and if you're looking to make watching games even more exciting, check out PrizePicks, our go-to in the daily fantasy sports category. The reason this household is so into PrizePicks is because it's super easy to use. You just pick more or less on player stat projections, like strikeouts, home runs, or hits, baseball terms, for your chance to win up to 1,000 times your entry. And unlike a lot of other apps, you can mix players from baseball and other sports like basketball, hockey, and even esports. My wife is the one who's especially into fantasy sports, so we've been playing PrizePicks for a while now, and we love how quick it is to set up a lineup. This week we grabbed Shohei Ohtani for more than one home run and Julio Rodriguez for more than one stolen base. Let's see if my gut, and by my gut I mean my wife's gut, is right. Another thing too, they invented the flex play, which lets you still cash out even if one of your picks doesn't hit. And the payout's fast, safe, and secure. We've gotten ours in under 15 minutes. So what you can do is download the app today and use code REJECTS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Again, that's code REJECTS, $50 instantly after your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. Run your game, people. I mean, the fact that it's a November release, I think that shows the studio has a lot of faith in what they're going to be offering with this, because to go from Prey, which was a straight to Hulu release, to a November theatrical release on all the premium formats is pretty gnarly to see what they're pulling off right now. And that's really cool that Dan Trachtenberg gets an opportunity to be able to do that. And this is going to take the Predator franchise into a different direction in all the right ways. Like, we've seen the plot so many times with Predator as bad guy hunting down human, and the different remixes of what that might be, and Prey being one of the most original offerings of that in a while. And I like the Predator franchise pretty much as a whole. Even the bad ones I hate. There's something I get out of every Predator movie.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
even the terrible ones.
It's a fun world to be in regardless. And if you have like cool Predator, it's like a Freddy movie. As long as there's like a good dream sequence, it's not that bad. And like, as long as a Predator movie has some cool Predator stuff, not that bad, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And Dan Trachtenberg to be able to helm a different world now. With a bunch of different type of creatures and different sci-fi implementations, and to find the humanity within the Predator character, which they've kind of done before. Hell, I'll even give that to Alien versus Predator for attempting
Predator
to do that,
almost
right?
fell in love with that girl.
Yeah.
They had a real rapport with each other. He was helping out.
And then Predators does explode, but to have it be like it is the main character, and to have Elle Fanning, who is a brilliant actor, I think this is the one where maybe, you know, like the Prey is the one that is part of the anthological versions of the Predator films, where Predator Badlands could perhaps start a franchise with this main Predator character, assuming this Predator makes it out alive, you know?
I'm curious. I mean, like, it could be easily a really cool one-off that I imagine could even end in a way where it's like you go from following this sympathetic character to seeing him, you know, I assume him. Maybe it's a her. Maybe it's a girl Predator. Prey was about a girl. Either way, like arcing into like, okay, fearsome, terrifying, evil Predator. Or you could have like a new precedent where, yeah, this is some kind of like anti-hero Predator who we're going to follow into other, you know, protagonist adventures. But either way, the prospect is cool because, yeah, it is the flip. The Predator is always like the elite hunter of the universe. And now to see a Predator up against its own kind is kind of a neat thing. And two, I mean, all the different aspects of the world building, all the strange like terrain and vegetation. And two, I mean, you know, I know that people who are greater experts than me probably have the entire breakdown of what the hierarchy of the Yautja society is. And you got this one dude with the white dreads who looks like some kind of elven lord or something. Like, this is a really cool chance to get, you know, sci-fi novel cover art about it. But yeah, also deliver us a story that probably, from the looks of this trailer, looks like it'll have the meat and potatoes of what you want from a Predator movie. But yeah, also a fresh new spin that just allows you to speculate, which is nice. Which, you know, I don't know exactly this is going to end up, and I like being in that position, and also just having the trust in Dan Trachtenberg from the other stuff he's done, as well as Prey. This seems really cool, and two, you have Killer of Killers on the horizon as well. It seems like we're in a little nice renaissance right now, a little Predator return to the heyday, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know?
This is a bigger challenge. This is a bigger obstacle to overcome because it is an invention of a completely different world with different types of rules. Whereas when you go to the tribe and Prey, you're able to draw from like reality. You're able to draw from real life research. But a lot of those flourishes are still present here, carrying over. Like it feels like a very different movie as it should. It looks like a very different movie as it should. But if you remember Prey, like there's a lot of that. It relies solely on body language, and it's a one-man army movie as well, going up against the ultimate threat. Where here it's the one-man army going up against multiple threats.
Yeah,
you know?
and the prospect of a character who doesn't speak, you know, in this position, who has to rely on body language. Like I am curious to see what the performance is because it looks like they have probably a combination of makeup, animatronics, and CGI, at least on this main character. And yeah, to see that look of fear.
But that also like toned down futuristic world where the other one was past, you know?
Yeah. This is like desolate in a way, but also beautiful. And it is like very tangible while also feeling very extraterrestrial.
Yeah.
It's got a very cool aesthetic. Yeah, it's not like an impossible, like, oh, you've never seen this before kind of terrain, but it also doesn't look quite like Earth, you know,
it
which
looks
is
like
nice.
a respectable version of those Riddick movies that I never saw.
Exactly.
You know?
That's what we need is some Riddick redemption and Predators here to provide. Imagine Riddick fighting the Predator. If this was a backdoor crossover sequel, I would actually kind of be amused by that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the idea of watching a Predator in a position like that could easily get corny if you handle it wrong, but I have a lot of faith that Dan Trachtenberg will find a cool, and his writing team and whatnot will find a cool, you know, way to really earn that. Because, like, you know, every Predator we've seen up till now, and I know that Prey was sort of like, oh, this is your big sort of, this is your, you know, coming-of-age spirit quest. I forget the native word in the movie, but yeah, having some kind of rising to the Predator occasion or coming of age in a Predator sense, but even more so here, it would appear. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool idea in a culture that is based on how fearsome you are, how many trophies you can collect. There's got to be a hierarchy, and you got to start somewhere, and I assume that this character is probably starting there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And according to the comments, too, the Wayland logo, I see it right here on screen.
Oh, there it is.
If they're able to do that, perhaps this really is the one that could be building back into a new Alien versus Predator, where maybe Fetty and Dan are able to put their two brilliant minds together and make something incredibly special. Or just Dan and see what happens. Considering, I mean, they
both dress up as the characters and fight.
We'll find out, man. We'll find out. But I think this is a good test to prove that, like, yeah, we can do one where the aliens are the main characters and watch how we can pull it off. And now we'll do AVP3. So I would love to see that.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about this trailer? Please leave your thoughts down below. Excited to check this out. We'll talk with you guys soon, Reject Nation.